Hello, I am Arlene E. Maniago, a Barceloneta Fishery School, a MAPI teacher. My task is to discuss to you the areas of guidance, and together with me is Ma'am Clarissa Saba for the areas of counseling. For the introduction, let us first define what is a guidance. Guidance is a process of letting an individual discover himself, his endowments, potentialities, aptitudes, etc., and then to provide proper environment to help individuals to arrange for the proper accomplishment and utilization of those potentialities to the best advantage of the individual in the state. These both are very near but different manner. Both are very useful for students in life, not only for students, but for every person who want to get succeed. These both played vital roles. So, getting into this topic, this is in very high attainment. It is the vital aspect. The purpose is to help individuals to become a useful member of the society, mainly helping them, giving them the path suited to their abilities. Face-to-face conversations which grown takes place in the counselor as well as the counselee, facilitates meaningful understanding of self and environment. A guidance is a kind of help, a kind of advice, a kind of assistance. These three terms are related as guidance. A guide to show the directions into the right path. To help a student or a person having a problem, you will help, so in that case you are guiding that person. The different areas of guidance. 1. Pre-college guidance. 2. Educational guidance. 3. Vocational guidance. 4. Occupational guidance. 5. Guidance for population with special needs. 6. Vocational guidance. 7. Social guidance. 8. Moral guidance. 9. Health guidance. The first area is the pre-college guidance. What is a pre-college guidance? It is assisting students in reaching their full potential requires the cooperative effort of school administrators, teachers, community representatives, government officials, parents, and the students themselves, as well as the trained staff of school counselors who are able to facilitate students' development and achievement. A pre-college education is an educational experience that helps high school students prepare for the transition to college environment. What is the counselor role? Counselors play a crucial role in the student's passage through the educational process. They facilitate decision-making and access to appropriate courses and experiences to help students address immediate and long-term goals. Examples is a K-12 program. Second area is educational guidance. Educational guidance is related to every aspect of education, school, colleges. The curriculum, the method of instruction, other curricular activities, discipline, etc. It is the assistance given to the individual. Educational guidance or education is the process of helping, facilitating learning or the acquisition of knowledge, skills, values, beliefs, and habits. A guidance is referring to a range of activities that help enable citizens of any age at any point in their lives to identify their capacities, competencies, and interests. It is simply help given to a person in the field of education. take care of students' problems, contribute to their educational progress and experience. According to Hamren and Erickson, educational guidance offers methods of diagnosing the abilities, interests, background, and need of individual students. What are the nature, characteristic, importance of educational guidance? Making education child-centered. Adjustment education proper atmosphere for the friends, teachers, daily routine, methods of teaching. The choice of books. Encouragement to the child's inspiration to study. The problem of indiscipline. Some of the aims and objectives of educational guidance are to assist the pupil to understand him or herself, to understand his or her potentialities, strengths, and limitations, to help the child make educational plans consist with his or her abilities, interests, and goals, to enable the students to know detail about the subjects and courses offered, to assist the student in making satisfactory progress in various school, college subjects, to help the child to adjust with the school, its rules, regulations, social life connected with it, to help the child in developing good study habits, to help the child participate in out-of-class education activities in which he can develop leadership and other social qualities. Let's proceed. We have the vocational guidance, a process of assisting the individual to choose an occupation, prepare for it, enter upon it, and progress in it. It is concerned primarily with the helping individuals make decisions and choices involved in planning a future and building a career. The purpose behind assisting the youth to choose, prepare, enter, and progress in a vocation is the optimum growth of individuals. The aims and objectives, vocational guidance. Assisting pupil to discover his or her own abilities and skills to fit them into general requirements and the occupation under consideration. Helping the individual to develop an attitude towards work that will dignify whatever type of education she or he may wish to enter. Assisting the individual to think critically about various types of occupations and to learn a technique to analyzing information about vocation. At the elementary stage, although no formal guidance programs are needed, the orientation to vocation can be initiated at this stage. At this stage, some qualities and skills which have greater vocational significance best. Love and respect for manual work, training in use of hands, spirit of cooperative work, sharing, appreciation for all works, good interpersonal relationships are developed. Next is a vocational guidance. It helps the child to judiciously utilize the leisure time. The other co-curricular activities play an important role in all-round development of the child. The students need to be properly guided for effective participations in varied types of avocational pursuits so that they are able to shape their interpersonal behavior in desirable directions and wider than outlook. Vocational guidance is the time the student spends at home or in other activities other than the time spent in school needs to be managed in an effective manner. It provides opportunities for participation in extracurricular activities. Another one, it assists students in developing hobbies and interests and provide avenues for recreation. Another area is the social guidance.
School educational institutions is a miniature society, and pupils from different socioeconomic status, linguistic and sociocultural background read there. Students sometimes may face problems in adjustment and social relationship. It is very important that the students to be helped in acquiring and feeling of security and being accepted by the group, developing social relationship and in becoming tolerant towards others. This is the task of social guidance. Formally, social guidance can be given by educational institutions, whereas informal guidance may be provided by family, religious institutions or instructors, media, etc. Another area is a moral guidance. Moral value occupy an important place in our life. Sometimes, due to influence, if diverse factors, students tell lies and indulge in undesirable practices. Moral guidance helps in bringing these students into proper track and help in their all-around development. Another important area is the health guidance. Health is regarded as the wealth. Total health, preventive and curative, is the goal of health guidance. The health guidance may be cooperative effort of principal, doctors, counselor, psychologists, teachers, students, and parents. For promoting preventive care, the conditions of school hostel, canteen needs to be checked. Similarly, health education through formal classes and informations is essential in school education stages. In the present day, the concern of health guidance also pertains to give guidance in COVID diseases and health and safety protocols. Last is the guidance for population with special needs. For promoting preventive care, the conditions of school hostel canteen needs to be checked. Similarly, that composes the area of guidance. For the continuation of this topic, may I call in Ma'am Clarissa Saba for the discussion of the areas of counseling. Thank you for listening. Again, good day.
Good day, fellow classmates. My name is Clarissa Saba, and I've been assigned to talk on areas of counseling. But before I get into my topic, let me first define guidance. This is just a recap from the previous reporter. Guidance is an educational service designed to help students make more effective use of the school's training program according to TISM. According to Jones, guidance seeks to help each individual become familiar with a wide range of information about himself, his interests, his abilities, his previous development in the various areas of living, and his plans of ambition to the future. Dunsmore and Miller says guidance involves personal help given by someone. It is designed to assist person to decide where he wants to go, what he wants to do, or how he can best accomplish his purpose. It assists him to solve problems that arise in his life. In the post-independent period, Indian government set up Indian Educational Commission in 1964 to 66, who defined guidance is a help to the student in making possible adjustment to the situation in the educational institution and in the home, and at the same time facilitates the development of all aspects of the personality. According to many authors' definition, guidance refers to advice or vital information offered by a superior in order to solve problem or overcome from difficulty. To reach this aim, guidance counseling services help students to know themselves better and find effective solutions to their daily problems. Now let's proceed to counseling. What is counseling? Counseling is a face-to-face relationship in which growth takes place in the counselor as well as the counselee according to Ruth Strang. According to Harriman, counseling is the psychotherapeutic relationship in which an individual receives direct help from an advisor or finds an opportunity to release negative feelings and thus clear the way for positive growth in personality. Counseling, according to Carl Roger, is a series of direct contacts with an individual which aim to offer him assistance. And according to Glenn Smith, it is essentially a process in which the counselor assists the counselee to make interpretation of facts relating to a choice, plan, or adjustments which he needs to make. With the definition we have, counseling refers to the professional services provided to a person who is experiencing a problem and requires assistance to solve it. Counseling main objective is to bring about a voluntary change in the client. Counseling can be of two types, individual or group. Individual counseling is done face-to-face, while group counseling is done to a group of individuals. It is a useful way of helping adolescents for addressing issues that are related to peer group influence. My dear classmates, take note also of the person involved in counseling, the counselor, who is a professional who provides counseling services, and the counselee, who is a person who needs help and is willing to be subjective for counseling. My topic is quite common and relevant today. Many of us, including our students, are suffering from numerous issues as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. Due to various problems and stress we experience in a day-to-day life, the need for guidance and counseling is vital to help individuals handle situations and problems in a better way. Here, the areas of counseling are classified on the basis of various problems and problem situations that can occur to students in a school and colleges. The area covered through counseling are educational counseling, vocational counseling, health and living condition, personal counseling, moral and social counseling, and leisure counseling. These topics are interrelated, meaning connected and sometimes overlap. We will learn each of these so that we understand the rules and function of a counselor. Let's start with educational counseling. In this area, students may face various problems. Some of the common problems are, I do not feel like studying my lessons. I am not able to understand what is taught in the class most of the time. I am too tired to study. I do not get enough time to study. I am not able to concentrate while studying. I have too many friends, so I am not able to get time to study. Educational counseling assists our students in getting the most out of their education, help find solutions to their educational and classroom issues. The following functions are performed by the counselor. Help the students to manage time and daily schedule, develop good study habits that are most appropriate to the students, help the students to understand their own interests and abilities, provide career-related information to help students make informed decisions. Here in educational counselor plays an important role in guiding students through their academic journey, from helping them choose the right stream to selection of their ideal course in school, as well as making the best decision to help them achieve their goals. Number 2, vocational counseling. There are various vocational opportunities available, and along with it, different demands from different individuals. Students may face problems in this area such as I am not able to decide about the kind of job to take up. I don't know what part-time job I can take up. I don't like the work I am doing. The working hours are too long. I am not sure of my future. I am not able to earn enough money in this job. I am not confident about myself. Vocational counseling supports students in choosing the best career for them. It helps students find a career that makes their skills, interests, and aptitude. It assists them in preparing for it, entering in it, and progressing through it. It usually starts in secondary school. The following functions of a counselor are essential to help students to understand their abilities, interests, values, and goals, to provide information on various occupations and jobs available, to help them be aware of the various programs of financial assistance, scholarship, and loans for improving their prospects. Vocational counselors also help clients assist people in defining their skills and qualifications. They also help people make decisions about their career. We will now go on to the area of health and living conditions. Some of the problems which are faced by the students in this area include getting tired easily, frequent headaches and cold, falling sick very often, not getting enough nutritious food to eat, have to take care of brothers and sisters at home. Counseling in this area helps students in taking care of their health, be aware of good health practices and hygiene, and make proper adjustments to the environment. Counseling in this area will also help students develop interest in games and other activities which will promote health and well-being. Some of the activities in school are seminars and webinars. Before, we have palaro in school, district, division, and pambansa. Some teachers also give performance tests in MAPI subjects. We have GSP and BSP encampment and many more. Number 4, personal counseling. Every student faces certain personal problems about which he or she may be very anxious. Counseling in this area will help them cope with the problems. Some of the problems encountered in this area are I lack courage and confidence. I am always worried about something. I have pimples on my face. I have a dark complexion. I am fat. I wish I was like my friend, confident and smart. I feel lonely. I do not have any friends. My elders always shout at me. My parents expect too much from me. My parents will not allow me to go out with other persons. I want to be loved and cared for. Nobody loves me. In personal counseling, the counselor helps students to understand and solve the problems. Some of the specific functions performed by the counselor in this area are as follows. Help students accept themselves and others. Provide at the right time hints or suggestions to improve personal appearance. Help students build self-confidence and self-esteem. Help students develop interpersonal relationship skills and provide advice on handling personal problems. The problem in personal counseling is students sometimes avoid talking to a counselor because they are afraid of being judged or having their privacy violated. They are afraid of not being understood or accepted. People are prevented from discovering their inner strength, self-discovery, development, progress, and transformation because of their fear. So how personal counseling works? Practicality and collaboration play important roles in the counseling process. Counselor ensures that the client is assured of confidentiality, non-judgmental, objective, and professional counseling. Identifying goals, hopes, and expectations for what one wants to change or achieve through counseling are central of the session. Counselor also empower client to develop an insight and understanding of their concerns and facilitate the development or enhancement of the required skills, behavior, and attitude as coping mechanism to combat the concern of the client. There really is no shortcut to change or fixing a problem. It takes time, trust, effort, and sincere partnering and voluntary attempts to manifest the desired results. Moral, religious, and social for number 5. Some of the problems arising in this area are as follows. I have been told that I am dishonest at times. I lack moral values. I am very confused if what I am doing is right or wrong. I don't have time for religious worship. I am forced to go to religious places and worship. The role of a counselor in moral, religious, and social counseling would be to enable students to inculcate good moral values and practice them in a day-to-day life. Number 6 is leisure counseling. Students require opportunities to express themselves, try out their ideas, and express their abilities. Some pupils or students are shy, require assistance and encouragement to maximize their abilities and potentials. Some of the problems faced may be no time for recreation, lack of facilities to learn handicrafts, limited opportunities for sports, and unable to participate in school competition. So the counseling function in this area is to provide opportunities in curricular and co-curricular activities to develop their interest, which will provide avenues for recreation. To wrap up my discussion, we have categorized different problems according to the area they belong to, but as I mentioned earlier, these problems are interrelated and many times overlapping. Hence, the counselor must be able to go deep into the root of the problem and identify the areas and different related problems to be able to help the student to cope or overcome the problem. The 6 counseling areas have already been discussed. I hope everyone took something away from my discussions. Again, I am Clarissa Sibulusaba. Good day, everyone, and thank you very much.